What's up guys, you're welcome to the channel, and if you are watching again, it feels good to have you back. Here we will be taking a look at the Infinix Zero X. It comes in a long packaging as seen, different from previous Infinix phone packaging, well labeled with Infinix logo and also the device name. On the back you have some cool specs printed on it. The phone features the MediaTek Helio G95 Boost Intelligent Dual Chip. Without further ado, I'll now make a quick unboxing of the phone. Out of the box you have a 45-watt charger, a USB Type-C cable, one earphone, SIM tray ejector pin, Rimo black pouch, 3 papers and a Starry Silver Zero X. The phone is 7.8mm ultra thin with a dual glass finishing back and front. Well crafted, doesn't look trivial and cheap, but premium at hand with a box shaped finishing that looks like that of the iPhone 12 Pro. Infinix did a good job to hide the plastic frame here. I particularly like the weight of this phone. It's light, and being a 6.67 inches phone, it doesn't feel bulky or add weight to your pocket. At the back you have bump rear cameras housing 64MP main camera, 8MP periscope moonshot lens with 5x optical zoom and 60x hybrid zoom, 8MP ultra wide and macro lens camera, a quad flashlight and Infinix logo below. It has a side-mounted fingerprint that also serves as a power button. This doesn't make it a more lesser device in comparison to the Zero X Pro that has an under-display fingerprint, since both phones feature same specs and design. The difference is the camera and the storage. At the bottom you have a right side firing speaker, a microphone, a 3.5mm audio jack and a USB Type-C port. The speaker is not stereo by the way, and that's the downside for me. The left side is where you have the SIM tray, housing 2 nano SIM card and a micro SD card. The top has nothing. An IR blaster would have been nice to be there. The Zero X boots on Android 11 out of the box, based on Infinix XOS Dolphin skin. Unlocking via fingerprint was fast enough, although sometimes you may miss the fingerprint placement because it has no curves to differentiate fingerprint position from the frame, just like the one you have here on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Infinix for the first time chose an AMOLED display, and coupled with the 120Hz refresh rate, I had a noticeably smooth experience while scrolling on the device and navigating on sites. In terms of the display aspect, watching videos and movies was smooth and enjoyable as expected. It didn't feel as if I was even using an Infinix phone. And also using the phone under the sun with full brightness was okay, thanks to the inclusion of the 700 nitpick feature for a better outdoor use. Going to the camera aspect, it features 4K video shooting at 30 frame rate per second and 1080p video shooting at 60 frame rate per second, along with other low frame rates. I took the phone for a camera test and here is the result. The 16MP front camera is not the best in the world. Indoor selfie in a low light condition was okay, while outdoor selfie wasn't that okay for my liking. The tweak for the beauty mode looked somehow. I guess an OTA update will bring a fix to this. The 64MP rear camera took good shots during the day. Taking a closer look at this image, I had nothing much to say about it. Please feel free to comment your view on this. I decided to catch an aeroplane instead with the 60x zoom periscope lens, since the weather in my region wasn't that good to have the moon around for some moonshot test. Using tripod for stability was needed here because I noticed that the image becomes shaky when you get to its peak. I did some tests with a 1080p and 4K video shooting. I noticed something here, that both videos look same to me. You can comment your observations below. Going to the battery aspect, it features a 4500 mAh that isn't good enough for my liking here. From my observation, it can last a full day for a normal use, but not much for heavy usage though, thanks to the 45-watt fast charger that compensates for the battery to charge quickly. The Helio G95 MediaTek processor does most of the heavy lifting. The same chip on the Infinix Note 10 was used here. Infinix rarely used Qualcomm Snapdragon. They should have used the MediaTek Helio G96 as was expected, or a processor from the powerful Dimensity processor series. The Helio G95 is also good for gaming and daily usage, but it won't provide that flagship experience. The 0X goes for about 151,000 naira, that's about $367 if I'm correct. It may be more or less depending on the current exchange rate. Does it worth the price? As for me, well, looking at the full specs, it does, but then it boils down to individual preference. Thank you for watching, guys, and please don't forget to click on that subscribe and like button if you are able to do so. See you on the next one.